2 years ago, the terrorist group Boko Haram attacked my school at Chibok when we were all sleeping at night. They were shooting guns and yelling Allahu Akbar. They asked, "Where are the boys?" They also asked where the food is. They made us move from where we were staying to the class area. They started burning everything, our clothes, our books, our classrooms, and everything in our school. Then they made us walk far away from the school and forced us to enter a truck. If we did not, they're going to shoot all of us. We were all scared, so we entered the truck. When we were all riding through the forest, I had this feeling that I should try and escape because I don't know where I'm going, neither do my parents. We didn't know. I said to one of my friends that I'm going to jump out of the truck and escape. She said, okay, she's going to jump out with me. I jumped out first, and she jumped out after me. We hid in the forest while they passed. It was very dark. We didn't know where we are. My friend hurt both of her legs from jumping out of the truck. She couldn't walk. She cried. She said to me that I should go home and let her die in the forest. I said no. If we are going to die, we're going to die together. I'm not going to leave you here. I decided to go and look for help. I was going not far from where we slept. I found a Fulani man, a shepherd. I asked him for help, but he said no. So I tried and convinced him. Then he did help us. He put my friend on his bicycle and took us to Chibok, and that's how we got home. After we escaped, Mr. Emmanuel Ogebe with the Justice for Just Project with Congressman Chairman Chris Smith came to Nigeria to find out what happened. They made my friend who escaped with me and heard our story. Mr. Emmanuel Ogebe found a school for her to study in the U.S. She told them if they are giving her a scholarship to come to study, she would like me to come too because I was the one who helped her. My friend told me about the opportunity, but I told her that I'm not coming to school because of what happened. That was the second attack that both of us had been through. When Boko Haram kidnapped us, they asked, "Why are you at school?" They said, "We should all be married." They said that we should not go to school again, or they will find us. I felt like if I go to school again, they will kidnap us wherever we are. My brothers and friends encouraged me that I should not let Boko Haram stop me from getting an education. I should come and study. I'm glad I listened to them, and I'm here today. I started college in January under a project by the Education Must Continue initiative, www.emcinitiative.org. It is run by the victims of the insurgency for victims of the insurgency, which has helped me and about 3,000 other IDP kids to go to school. I have learned a lot since I came to the U.S. I went to the National Archives and I saw the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. I even saw a version of the Magna Carta. I learned that the people who wrote those documents have faced hard times through the years, but they didn't give up, and hope and freedom won. When I heard what Patrick Henry said about "give me liberty or give me death," I realized that was exactly how I felt when I had to decide about jumping out of the truck to escape from Boko Haram. Here in the U.S., I stood under the Capitol dome and looked up at the statue on the top called Armed Freedom, and realized that freedom has to have strength protecting it. I want to study medicine. I want to help Nigeria, but will it be safe? I have twice escaped Boko Haram attacks on my schools, but many have not. Many live in fear every day. Thanks to God, I'm safely here in the U.S. and doing well in my studies. but I'm worried about my family in Nigeria. People ask me if it will be safe for me to return to Nigeria. I ask, is it safe for everyone in the northern Nigeria? I lost my dad months ago. It wasn't the terrorism, but the effect of the terrorism. I urge everyone who hears or reads this statement, who has any power to help Nigeria, to please help, and also help some of my Chibok classmates who didn't get the opportunity that I have today to be in school safely. I want them to be able to go to school too, especially my Chibok classmate and my friend Hawa John, who has been denied a visa at the American Embassy in Nigeria 3 times. When I saw the video of some of my missing classmates and recognized some of their faces, I cried with tears of joy, thanking God for their lives. Seeing them has given me courage to tell the world that we should not lose hope. I have had dreams. Some of the dreams were scary, but now my dreams are good. I have a dream of a safe Nigeria, a Nigeria where girls can go to school without fear of being kidnapped, a Nigeria where girls like me are not made into suicide bombers and little boys are not rottenly stolen and turned into terrorists, a Nigeria where even the worst happens and children were stolen, every effort is made for their swift rescue, and those who can help will help, and those who can help will speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. I dream and pray for freedom, safety, and peace to win in Nigeria.